do you feel like certain rappers and the influence that they have, you think they should protest on different things and be out in the street with the people?
Certain rappers, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, certain rappers.
I mean, you do what works best for you, man. It's like church. How people look at it. Do you got to go to church?
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
No.
You can believe in Christ, but in God, do you got to go to church?
I believe that was made up by somebody that woke up tired.
Okay.
Or
I mean, it's the same thing with protests. I feel like you don't have to go. You could stand for the same thing them people out there protesting stand for. I don't have to go. Don't look at me like you're better than me because you go. Same thing with church. Don't look at
Everybody
me like
can't
you more of a
afford to
Christian.
go for one. So it's like,
Yeah.
do I got to drive? Is this coming down my block? Can I just walk outside and walk with y'all? Or do I got to drive to this, potentially get arrested and not know none of y'all for real and can't get bailed out? That's what happens with these protests. I don't even really know y'all, but so when I go down, can I even get bailed out?
Hey, in music, we a lot of times we like we gonna determine who's who by the numbers. When do y'all fucking think that's gonna stop? And a lot of people, I feel like, still it's gonna base this battle between Drake and Kendrick off numbers. They gonna base this shit off numbers. Who got the most hits,
Never gonna
and
stop.
who's going? You know what I'm saying?
It's never gonna
Who's
stop.
the nigga? Like, yeah, like when are we gonna stop that shit? Though?
Never gonna stop. It's like sports, bro. How do you know who won? You got to keep score.
I think the culture gonna talk about it
It's
though.
never gonna stop, bro.
The numbers, you can only fabricate numbers for so long, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you can only fabricate this shit for so long.
It's really, shout out to Lucian Grange though. Like, Lady Bro is the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, the type of buttons he's pushing to get playlisted, to get played, all that shit, it's all in the budget. You know what I'm saying? It's programming. That's a POC at this point.
Yeah.
So that's why I died breaking it down when he talk about his son. And not that I don't want to do that, but like,
do it.
This is what I do. This is what you do.
Yeah.
This is what I get to people. This is what you get to people. You know what I'm saying? You might be getting a lot of money from the people though. I might not be getting a lot of money from the people, but when you break it down what I'm giving to them, you know what I'm saying? You'll see my value and my worth opposed to yours.
My kids know how to pray.
Anybody can do what you do, bro. Any face could be made for that, for what you do. For what I do, for what I'm talking direct. Like, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, that's a therapy, it's a whole therapy session, bro. Like, you can't mimic that album. If you ain't got one of those, please tell us what you're talking about.
Why do you feel like on your, people calling that a flop? And on your side, you can't speak about that. You know what I'm saying? TDE side. Motherfuckers is calling that shit a flop. It ain't this, it ain't that. It's one of his worst albums. You feel me? Like, what is the conversation in those rooms when y'all motherfuckers hear that?
I mean, you gotta take food off your plate to feed others, and I think that's what that album is, and that's what I'm saying. It's just truth in the details. If you want to go make hits and all that shit and everything, yeah, I can go do that. But I know exactly what mine. It's one of those things. I know what me and my generation, what we need. Niggas need to be talked to about this shit right here. So for that album right there, some people got to catch up to it, or some people just instantly get it and because it's on time for them and everything. But that's one of those catch up to albums. It ain't fast food.
So
just
yeah,
catch up to it. Grow up.
Okay.
It's a good way. That's a good way to
It's
word
one
it.
of them ones that you gonna have to.
Yeah, it's a good book. It's a good book. You got to read this.
That's a good way. That's a good way to word it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taylor
What
Swift?
about the Taylor Swift feature?
What about the Taylor Swift feature with T-Pain? Like, what we talking about? What you mean? What about it? No, it's not paying. That's getting money. Like, nigga, it's still our culture. We're getting money. Like, this feature come with $500K just for the feature, another $500K for the video. We're getting money still to finance what I'm pushing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not a bad thing. We all know, like, if you grew up in any type of neighborhood, niggas couldn't wait till they can drive across the bridge to go to Cerritos or to that just good part of the city. You feel me? To go make better connections.
Yeah.
'Cause these niggas got video games. As soon as we get over there, these niggas got water guns. This is little details like, all right, boom, but it's gonna help what I got going on when I come back over here. It's the same shit, bro. It's just a check. It's just business. It's still the music business. That's how I feel. I don't know.
It's fucked up, man. How y'all niggas doing my nigga Drake? Fuck you.
It's really not him. I think Future and everybody, I think that's why so many people that's on accord of what they've been, they had to watch this shit.
What do I do think it's corny?
Nothing.
What I do think is corny, 20 versus 1 shit, that's corny.
Why you think that's corny?
What did I say?
That shit is corny. It ain't 20 versus 1. It's me versus 1 versus 20. And if your writers want to get in it too, nigga, I'll slap them up too.
Why do you think that's corny though?
That's fine.
Yeah.
What if behind the scenes these motherfuckers all feel like, hey man, with that play y'all running, taking food off all our plays. That play y'all running, y'all boxing niggas out from, you know what I'm saying?
The play who running? Drake running?
They running a cold play. He been number 1 for a long time.
It's not no secret that the top 3,
It's a
the
cold
industry
play.
picks who they want to pick. It's not no secret that the top 3. Like Dot is a Compton nigga, 2 black parents. It is what it is. But all of a sudden, 2010, shout outs to the Wale's and shout outs to everybody else that came along. The YGs too, even YG. With it'll make it seem like it's against white people. It's not though. It's just saying that like
It's just the powers that be. They ain't even white.
Yeah, it's
people.
like it's so much politics opposed to like, why is the big 3 Drake, Kendrick, and Cole? Why?
Because they got the best music.